Kristin Omdahl Show. This is episode 1038, and we are here live in Southwest Florida at the beach. This is the beautiful Gulf of Mexico behind me. If you are joining me live, please say hello. Let me know if you're crafting this morning. Let me know if you have questions for me, and I will wait to begin to give people a chance to pop over from pre-chat and notifications. If you are new here, I go live 5 days a week. Usually first thing in the morning at the beach, weather permitting. And if you show up to the scheduled show up to 30 minutes in advance, you can chat with everybody else in what they call pre-chat. And then we go live at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Hi Lisa, Lily, Judy, Val, Martha, Grace, Joe, Judy. Good morning everybody. Hi Thea and Jan, Judy, good morning. What's today? Today Thursday? No, today's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. I'll wait for confirmation before I say happy hump day. Thanks Lisa, it's Wednesday. Happy hump day everybody. Hope you're having a good day so far. Hi Diane and Anna. Thank you, Judy. Guess what? We've been coming to Wiggins Pass for a year. My beach pass, my Florida State Park beach pass is expired, and they told me this morning as I was coming in, and I had to beg to let them let me in and come back at the show to pay for it, to pay for my renewal. And she hemmed and hawed, and I said, I'm here every day. I'm only going to be 30 minutes. I assure you, I want to renew because I want to continue to come every day. I'll be here. I'll be come and pay it right after the show. And she hemmed and hawed like she wasn't sure if she should trust me. And then she let me through. So I will go pay for my renewal. But what do you guys think? Was it worth $60 to get a Florida State Park beach pass, which is separate from the county beach passes? I hope you have thought it was worth that to come here and see Wiggins Pass and our enchanted driftwood forest and all the other things that we've seen. We haven't even used the pass to see other Florida state parks. We've only seen Wiggins Pass pretty much, but I think that it was absolutely worth it, and I hope that you have thought it was worth it too. I think it's been pretty cool to explore this area. Oh, which reminds me, remember that dark path here that we went on maybe once? It was under construction for a really long time, and it's opened back up again, so we should probably go on the wooded path here sooner than later too. Otherwise, I do think we should go for a beach walk this morning as well. What else was I going to tell you about today? Oh, has anybody read Where the Crawdads Sing? It's a book that I've been recommended for years, and I never read it. And I recently saw previews for the new movie coming out about it, and I was so incredibly emotionally moved by the views and the cinematography in the movie of all the nature that I said, okay, I've got to read this, and it seemed so nature centered. So I decided to read it, and oh my goodness, why did I reject that book for so long? Why did I reject all the suggestions for it? It touched my heart so deeply reading it recently, and now I am so incredibly excited to watch the movie as well. And I was sitting here looking at my Florida nature book this morning and realizing these are the kind of books that she wrote. She wrote individual books for, you know, plants and animals and seashells and what the different things are that she loved there. And I don't know, it struck home to me so much, all the different things about the book that I loved. And yeah, the scenery and the previews of the movie look incredible. So if you're like me and you dug your feet in the ground about reading it, but you are like me and you love nature and things like that, and you love to read, you might enjoy this. So I thought I'd mention that. And I'm sure a lot of you have read it because it's a very popular book. Oh, and Judy's posted a link to where you can find the book. Hi Marcia, hi Eve, hi G, hi Sandra, hi Steffi. I think I've caught up with names. If I missed any of your names, please don't take it personally. I read them as fast as I can, and sometimes I miss. And Martha would like to do a book club. That reminds me, for those of you that like Jack Mars and liked the Agent Zero books that I spoke about a while ago, he has another series out right now called the Luke Stone series, and I started that recently. It's another FBI counterterrorism action spy kind of stuff. And the first book is called By All Means Necessary, I believe. I'll have better information about it tomorrow. I haven't, I'm just started reading it, so I should probably wait to give you a review until I finished it. But so far I like the first book, and it's an author that I already know and love. Let's see, what else was I going to tell you about this morning? Dun, 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 dun. What was I going to talk about? Oh, I've got another. Thanks Judy. I have, so the lime green poncho is almost ready, and it's going to be called the Isabella. I have another pattern that's just going to start tech editing today, and it is called the Ursula crochet top, and it is so interesting. You're gonna love the construction. It starts with straps here, and then when you join across the front here, you do double increases here to create A-line shaping for the front, and then you make the back from the shoulder seams and then sew up the sides. And it's such an interesting construction, and it involves two different types of shaping to create lots of sizes. Lori, I can answer that question specifically if you want to email me or Judy. The patterns, I think they have a 3-month expiration code. It should say in the message that you received it on Patreon. But yes, for the Tier 1 benefits, you get a coupon code for a free pattern on Patreon. And I believe that I set the expiration date for each month for about 3 months. So let's say you joined in March and you didn't use your coupon in March, you can use it in April. And let's say that you've got your March coupon and your April coupon, you can use them both. So yes, you do not lose your coupons at the end of the month if you don't use them in time. But it's not an unlimited expiration. I believe it's 3 months, but if you want to email after the show, we can give you specific information about that, because I don't recall technical information when I'm live. I wish I could. I wish my brain was more computer-like, but yes, Kiranjit, I've got videos coming all the time, and the Shelly pullover is definitely on my list. Hi Donna, good morning. Oh, and the new tank top that I was just telling you about, it's going to be in Be So Luxe yarn. So if you have Be So Luxe yarn, great. If you don't, that's fine too. It'll be a number 2 sport weight yarn type of a pattern, and it's going to come in lots of sizes, but I even think that from the pattern you can definitely see how to modify it even more. There are sizes based on this area, but then there are additional sizes based on adding panels here, which is kind of like the Thalia dress, and I know there was another pattern that I did that in as well. And I think it's really interesting because even within all of the sizes that I shared in the pattern, there are ways that you could modify it even further to add more sizing as well. And it is something that can be made longer to be made into a tunic or a dress. Thanks, Cake Maker. This is a tank top. This is a t-shirt that I discovered from a real estate agent who was walking through my house a while back when I was having to show the house for the landlord. And it's a dragonfly with the word warrior written in the spine. And I looked at it and I said, oh, I need a dragonfly warrior t-shirt too. And so I found it on Amazon, and you can find this one. You can find this one in my Amazon shop, amazon.com/shop/Kristin Omdahl. Judy's sharing a link to the specific listing for the tank top or t-shirt, and I bought size extra large. I'm not at my favorite weight right now. In fact, in the last month, I have eaten so much garbage. In fact, yesterday I scolded myself, and I've been eating so much junk food, and like not eating all day and then being starving at 8 p.m. and then eating junk food. Yeah, I know. The opposite of what you're supposed to do. I'm just being honest. We all make mistakes and we all have our moments of weakness, and I have not been great about exercise or eating lately, and I'm starting to feel it. I'm gaining weight, I'm bloated, and blah. Anyway, so glad I have the extra large now, because it was a little baggier on me when I first got it, and it's still loose-ish, so it's really good to have things that feel comfortable right now when I'm definitely feeling more bloated than normal. And yesterday, you might think this is funny, maybe not. Yesterday, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was struggling to put my bra on because the strap here was too tight, and I said to myself in the mirror, I said, you know what? You can be sad and scared and eat a salad today. You don't have to be sad and scared and just eat fried chicken and potato chips. And guess what I did yesterday? I ate a salad because I thought it was a good point. You know, you can be sad and scared and still eat a salad. And you know what? I really enjoyed it. Oh, Marcia, glad you mentioned the RV. I have a great piece of news to share with you. So, since getting some counseling from not Marlon's vet, Bjorn's vet, I took Bjorn's litter box out to the RV yesterday. I took out more pillows, more blankets, more stuff. I took out a snack for him, and I took out his beloved hairbrush since he loves to be brushed so much. And I brought my book that I'm reading, and I literally just sat on the floor with hairbrush in hand and book in the hand, and I let him cry it out. And I took Bjorn out there, and so this was late last night. I didn't finish working on the Ursula tank top till like almost 9:30, 10 o'clock. So that's when we went out, and cats are nocturnal anyway, so I didn't think that was a big deal. And for a good half an hour, he cried at the door. Then the next 10 minutes, he like did some intermittent crying. Like he actually laid on the floor and did some intermittent crying, and I got a little video of that. And then, so that was already an improvement. And then he came and sat with me, and he sat on my lap and let me brush him. And then so I set a timer for 60 minutes. I don't know if I mentioned that to you. And because I knew it was going to be really stressful to me to watch him cry, so I just needed to set a timer and said, you know what, 60 minutes is not going to kill either of us. He'll be fine. Especially after the vet was like, oh, it's no big deal, he'll be fine. So and then he went back and did some more exploring and did some more crying. And then I went and sat on the bed and then brushed, rubbed the bristles of the hairbrush with my fingers. That's how I get his attention that it's brushy time. And he came and sat on the bed and roly-polied and showed me his belly and showed me his chin and let me brush his whole body. And so I took that as a very good, successful first 60 minutes in the RV. And so, did I tell you I brought him a snack too? Anyway, so we're just going to continue doing that for 60 minutes every day or evening, whenever it works for me, and just keep going. But anyway, I thought this was a wonderful progress, and I did take a quick video of him crying, but lying on the floor, and then being super happy, being brushed. So I'll try to combine them together in a short video and share it with you today, if I can, if I can't, whatever. But we're not there yet, but we're getting there. So that's good. And what else are we going to do? I wanted to share something else with you. You know what we can do? Why don't we close our eyes for a few seconds and do that little relaxation technique for 30 seconds, and then maybe we'll go for a walk and check out the waves. How's that sound? Okay, so if you trust me enough to close your eyes and let me do the counting, I will let you know when to open your eyes back up again. And just focus on your breathing and listen to the waves, starting in 3, 2, 1. Okay, pretty close to 30 seconds if you want to open your eyes now. Oh, that is so relaxing. And you know what's interesting is when you close your eyes, I feel like letting go of one of your senses, even for that short period of time, helps amplify some of your other senses. And I feel like you can hear the nature sounds around you even more when your eyes are closed and you're not distracted by everything you're seeing too. But really great way to just give your brain a little break, give your eyes a little break, and just so relaxing. Okay, so who wants to go for a little walk? I'm not sure if the wind will cooperate. I am wrapped, I do have my camera wrapped in that bag this morning. Somebody said they wanted to see this shirt. Standing up. I have it tied because I thought that with the shorts with the pockets, I felt like it was just way too much bulk in here, so I tied it. But you can see this is what it looks like just sitting down. But I prefer tying it. And hey, another example. You don't have to like your shirts tied. It's okay if you like to wear them untied, and it's okay if you like to wear it tucked, and it's okay if you like to wear it out. Thanks, Lori. Yeah, let's go for a beach walk. Okay, so we'll leave our stuff here. I'm sure it'll be fine. You know what I say to myself when I worry about my stuff? I say, you know what, if someone feels the need to steal my used stuff, then I guess they need it more than I do. Because at some point, you just can't worry about everything all the time. It's so tempting to worry about everything all the time, but you gotta let it go. Thank you, Judy, for sharing the link to the shorts. For those of you that don't think these shorts are unattractive, I know that's a double negative. If you don't mind the style of the shorts, these are men's shorts, and they are the most comfortable and practical shorts I've ever owned. They have 3 large zipper pockets, a big comfy elastic waistband with a drawstring, and they are like made out of a really indestructible fabric. I feel like I could run into just about anything and not rip my shorts. So I think that's really awesome. Again, they are a men's short. I'm wearing size large, which I was not happy that I needed a size large in men's, but I am larger than the average woman, and that's okay. And I really wanted them to be comfortable. So yeah, I could live in these. I could live in these shorts. Oh, look at all the seashells. Look at all the decorations on these trees. It's like Christmas ornaments, but seashells on our driftwood. I've been marveling at this for years. This is what different tourists do as they come down. And I've been admiring this for years. I believe when Marlon was little, we did a little bit of this ourselves, but it never gets old. It's always adorable. All right, so I'm not sure if we're gonna make it through at the water's edge, but we can get as far as we get and take the interior path. We can take the interior path and still get to the inlet, because I would like to see the inlet today. Oh my gosh, is this just not magical gorgeous? I know I get overly excited about this area, but I can't help it. I don't often see things like this. Look at, we've got our gigantic cypress trees, and we've got all our driftwood. Like the size, the scale. Take a look at the people for scale. Like this is just incredible. Incredible. Morning.
Morning.
All right, I'm not going to venture out there. That looks a little rough for holding a phone, so last thing I want to do is fall in the water with my phone. So I will go this way. Oh, I'm happy to share, Judy. I'm glad you all like joining me. I just can't get over the scale. That's what really blows my mind about this area. Look at them fishing out there. Do you see the guy out there too? There's this guy and then that one too. That's more marlin style. I could not stand in the water and fish that deep. I'd think the sharks were coming to not only eat the fish on my hook, but to also eat me. I wouldn't want to attract wildlife while in the water. That's not for me. But that's because I have an unusually high fear of snakes too. Snakes and sharks. Marlin does not. He may not like snakes, but he sure loves sharks. He loves to go shark fishing. Look at this spot. Oh my gosh. So we're in the shade, which makes us get that darker tone on the trees. But then the light is on the water just outside of where we are. And it just lights up the colors. Isn't this a beautiful shot? Oh my goodness. Someone asked, why is there no swimming here? The undertow is very strong right here next to the inlet, so there is no swimming allowed here. If you go a little further south, all of the other beach accesses here at Wiggins Pass have swimming, but right here, look at these colors. I know, Judy, if I could just sit in this spot all day, it's the color contrast that's just getting me this morning. Oh, so from dark to bright. Oh my goodness. You remember what that spot is over there, right? That's the south tip of Barefoot Beach on the other side of the inlet, which we've spent a lot of time exploring as well. Uh-oh, I think I made it to a dead end. Look it, I can't climb up that. That is, just to give you some scale, that ridge is chest high. Like that's not quite to my armpits, but it's definitely chest high. So we're not gonna walk that way. So we'll go this way and try to get up and around to still get to the inlet. We're gonna do it. Oh, look at that. That seashell most likely has an animal still in it. So I'm gonna toss it back out into the water. Oh my goodness, this is not easy. All right, let's see. Okay. Yeah, those seashells often have animals in them. Ooh, I don't remember taking this way before. This is kind of creepy barefoot. All right, I will try. Can you see how high that ridge is where I said, no, I'm not climbing up there? Oh, I don't like doing this barefoot. And why does this not look like it normally does? Oh, because the beach I would normally walk on is underwater. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do this barefoot, guys. It doesn't seem safe to do this barefoot, so I'm sorry. We're not going to go all the way over there. This isn't even sand. It's more of the dirt. And I just feel like I could get into spiders, snakes, all sorts of crap that I don't want to get into barefoot. So we'll save that for another day or a different level of tide. You know, it's fun to be adventurous, but it's also fun to be sensible too. And I like to try to balance adventure with sensibility. And I know some people might laugh and say, oh, you're being a baby. It's fine. It might be fine for someone else. I'll do it with shoes next time. All right, so we'll just go back. Oh, and there's that path I was telling you about. This is the newly constructed path. We'll go over and walk on that another day too. I do want to check that out. But today I just really wanted to go for a walk. Whoa, look at these colors again. Those of you that have snow, please stay indoors, stay safe and stay warm. And hopefully you can just enjoy seeing this even if you can't be here. I just can't get over how bright the water looks next to the trees in the shade. So special. The other thing I have to watch out for is this kind of stuff. So it's very easy to step on these roots. Some of them are sharp, and they're not like little sticks that are just soft in the stand. They are actual trees underground, and so if you step on them, you could really do some damage to your feet. So I'm constantly trying to watch for those too. There's not a ton of them, but there's enough. Some of them are like that sharp. See how sharp this is? Some of the things sticking out of the sand are sharp like that. And I don't want to step on that. I will step over these though. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, let's not forget to point out the moss. There's something about that bright green moss that just makes my heart sing too, especially the way it flows like hair in the water. Isn't that green just so vibrant? Oh, so beautiful. Okay. So much to see here today. So much action. I think this is the most fishermen we've seen here in a while too. Okay, so you see more of these things sticking out? Look at this one. Look how strong this is. That is not just a stick sitting in the water. This is an actual part of a tree that is solid in there. This one is. So can you imagine stepping on that by mistake? You would absolutely cut your foot open. And I'm not sure that that's a natural assumption here. I would not normally think to look out for sharp tree branches sticking out, or tree roots sticking out of the sand at a beach. So I'll tell you what, you make that mistake once or twice, you never forget though, that's for sure. Look at that, someone's got a little tent cabana. Oh, who wants to sleep there for the day with good snacks? Yeah, a beach cabana with excellent snacks. Yes, please. Yeah, me too, guys. Me too. Look at more fishing poles. Oh, I wonder if I passed my stuff. Did I pass my stuff? No. I don't see Dolly yet, though. Anybody see Dolly? Oh, Dolly, I see Dolly now. Yeah, healthy snacks, Tammy. And unhealthy snacks. Let's go for it. We can exercise too. Yeah, the waves are spectacular today. The waves and the colors. For those of you that are Trader Joe's fans, I discovered when someone said grapes just now, it made me think of like a fruit and cheese plate. If anybody is a Trader Joe's fan, I discovered 2 cheeses at Trader Joe's recently that were new to me and truly out of this world. One of them was a triple cream brie that had so much flavor but was so light and fluffy. And then the other one was a caramelized onion unexpected cheddar. Unexpected cheddar is a Trader Joe's cheese. It's like a cross between cheddar and Parmesan. And they put caramelized onion in it. Oh my goodness. They were both out of this world. So if anybody's looking for interesting and different cheeses to try for a fruit and cheese plate, thought I'd mention that. They were Marlin approved too. He's less adventurous than I am when it comes to trying different cheeses sometimes. And actually he's getting, I tell you what, the older he gets, the more adventurous he gets. He loved both of them. We don't have a Sprouts super close, Karen, but it's like a half hour away. But yeah, Trader Joe's, I don't know if it's similar or not. I think Sprouts might be a little nicer than a Trader Joe's, but it's all good. Anyway, does anybody have any other questions? If not, I know we went a little over today, but hey, we went for a beach walk. Might as well pick a quote before we finish. Let's see, book 1, book 3, book 1, book 3, book 1. Okay. All right, we've seen all of these. These all look familiar right now, so let's look at another one. Let's go on. We spread that one recently. Oh, this one's nice. Okay, this is page 24 of Create, Share, Inspire Notebook, Volume 1, Issue 3. You can find all 7 of these creative writing journals on my website and on Amazon all over the world. Page 24 of Volume 1, Issue 3 is by Jane Austen. There is no charm equal to tenderness of heart. I could not agree more. 100% being a tender-hearted person is so special, and yeah, it's so important to me too. I do believe it is a choice to be kind and tender with other people. We have the choice every day when we wake up. Who do we want to be today? We can't control what happened yesterday, and we can't control what's going to happen tomorrow. But today we have a choice every day. Who do we want to be today? And I choose to be kind and tender-hearted. So thank you, Jane Austen, for this wonderful reminder. There is no charm equal to tenderness of heart. Thank you all so much for taking time out of your busy day to spend a few minutes here with me. I hope you enjoyed the beach walk. I don't know, chatting with me and everyone else. I don't know if I really did a demo today. Anyway, let us make time to create, share, and inspire today and every day. Have a wonderful day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next episode of the Kristin Omdahl Show. Bye-bye.